Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Untethered and welcome back to Sandusky, Ohio. It's travel day, and I figured it'd be a good time to talk about travel day a little bit. I actually love travel day. I start to get kind of antsy if I don't move about every 10 to 14 days. We've been here a week. We're actually doing something we very seldom ever do, and that's leave right at the last minute, because we've only got about a three and a half hour drive today, and we can't check in till 2 o'clock at the KOA. So we took our precious time this morning. It's about 9:30, just enough time to eat, get this thing packed up, and get on the highway. Ange just went over to the office to get our last free breakfast here at Camp Sandusky. Here comes the food.
We got a choice today.
What do we got?
The line for biscuits and gravy was really long, so I got one of each. We can share. Oh, don't look at it.
I was already kind of eyeballing the biscuits and gravy.
You have to share it.
But yeah, I guess we can share it. You can grab us some silverware and we'll have a bite?
Yeah. We didn't get it. Hey.
What?
We didn't get a stamp for our pancakes. We didn't do an animal stamp.
Where's my airplane? I was actually just telling everybody that I actually kind of enjoy travel day.
I think our energy goes up because we're on.
Yeah.
We're trying to like strategize and make sure we don't miss anything. So I think we both like.
But it's a new place, new highways. We really haven't stayed at the same campground very many times, so it's almost always new and it's always kind of fun, maybe a little bit nerve-wracking if we're in big cities, but we actually have a short travel day today, only about 4 hours. I don't even think we're gonna have to stop for fuel. So we've got,
nice.
Oh, you mean I can have some of your delicious biscuits and gravy?
I'll let you have some.
I love the entire process of travel day because it gives me a chance to look over all my equipment, get everything out, put everything up, and I just kind of like running down the highway with this trailer on the back. It's one of the fun parts of travel I think people don't take the time to enjoy enough. Just gonna put a little air in my airbags here. I usually run about 50 pounds. That seems to get it about right. That's the sweet spot, so air those up a little bit, check the rest of the tires, and we're out of here. You might be wondering, since we move so often, why I'm always checking these air pressures. But as you change climates and you get into warmer weather or cooler weather, your pressures will actually adjust. So if you have your air set on 80 psi and it's 90 degrees outside, and a week from today it's 60, your tires are going to be low. So just to be safe, I check them and equalize them to 80 on every trip, truck and trailer, just so we know we're starting off right going down the highway.
On our first camper, we noticed after a short time we scratched the surface really easily, just even being careful. So we bought these online, just little silicone or rubber or whatever they are, little mats. You can fold them up. We just leave them while we're going down the road because they stick and they just clean right off. Just really easy. We really like them, so we'll drop an Amazon link in the description, and we try to pop those in the comments for you too if we think about it. Once Charlie sees us moving around and pulling slides in and carrying stuff out, the honking begins. What's the matter, buddy? Huh? Oh, man. Okay. I really do think that you're going to be able to get out of this corner, but it's just tight enough. I'm going to walk the dogs back to the trash can since that's our second option of a route.
Yep.
That way, if for some reason we get stuck, we can just back out and know that we're clear here. Because I know there's some trees down there, but I want to look at them and kind of see what our clearance would look like, just in case.
Yeah.
Plan B.
I think we're going to be good. because we just have to miss that tree right there, and we do have a tree on the side of us. Let's go ahead and move this picnic table probably over towards their site just a little bit.
Okay.
Just in case I have to swing short.
Okay. We'll have plan A, plan B, and we're gonna get on the road because we are down to the wire now.
Down to the wire. I have sad news to report. We have a casualty this morning.
They've been getting rough for a while.
We had a lot of people ask us why don't we use Anderson blocks or buckets or things like that, and all those look like really nice items. This is just what we bought when we took off on the RV life, so these are pushing 2 years old. We move a lot and they get used a lot, but this one's going in the trash.
Needs to.
This is goofy dad stuff, but this is milestone time. 59,999.9. And there it is. 60,000 miles in less than 24 months. What is it, 22 months we've had this truck? 60,000. Beautiful.
We're in Elkhart, Indiana, gearing up for the rally next week, but we're here at the KOA just down the road. We have a very urgent need that we need to prioritize. We need to go get some toilet paper. So we're gonna go do that first. We got squirrel and mermaid, your nylabone, and your hamburger. We came down to our favorite spot at this campground. We are right next to a highway, but then on the back side of this KOA, it opens completely up and you have all these trails that come through here, and there's some that do figure eights and you go through the woods, and then this
kind of like some mazes going on, and you got a pond around, and
this would be, all the tent sites are down here. So the tents would be in the perfect spot here. So we like to ride down here. The dogs like to come down here. It's just pretty and peaceful and quiet.
It is beautiful out here. We haven't had rain all week. The KOA in Elkhart, Indiana is awesome. The people are friendly. It's been a really nice day so far.
Well, and we've met some people in the campground too, so we really enjoyed that.
It is located pretty close to like the Forest River plant and the Grand Design plant and several other plants. Those plants start pretty early shifts, so probably around, what, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, there's quite a bit of semi-truck noise and jake brake noise.
They love their jake brakes
They
here.
do love the jake brakes here. They'll use the jake brake going uphill.
So we have a couple days before we head to Elkhart Fairgrounds for the rally. And this is our first rally.
And I'm really excited about it from the standpoint of we already know we're going to get to meet some of our viewers, which is really cool. And I'm just kind of excited to see what a rally is and how many people can we meet and how much fun can we have while we were there. I actually worked it out with my work when I took the job to have a lot of flexibility next week, so I should be able to get loose during the day and have plenty of time for activities and meetings. So yeah, super stoked.
I'm on absolute information overload, and it's all good. It's just a lot, and it's the biggest amount of people that they've ever had check in. In fact, it's double their highest volume on a Friday before.
And everybody checks in on Friday.
Like, they're expecting over 400 people
in
to
one
check
day.
in
On Friday.
All right, I'm steam bathing here. You want to run the trails real fast, and then we'll
let's go
get some air.
Yeah, let's go finish our ride and let's get in the air conditioning. It's dinner time. I don't even want dinner. It's so hot.
94 degrees.
I need a bath.
You still get a pretty good workout. It just kind of helps you on the hills, but so much for this shirt. It's probably ruined now. You ready to go home?
Yeah. One thing we haven't talked about much is the mail, but we do get questions on that a lot. As we talked about before, we do have the escapees option where they can forward our mail wherever. We have the scanning option, which costs a little bit more, but it allows us to be able to see what the envelope is and chunk most of them, because most of what we have is digital. But as far as packages go, quick reminder, make sure you're calling the campgrounds to make sure that they can receive packages. We're seeing more and more where they charge, or they have on their websites no mail whatsoever, or we've called before and they said, yes, absolutely no problem. However, make sure that you do XYZ, because we've had issues with it. So just make sure you're calling ahead to make sure that it's okay. These guys have been great. We've kind of bombed them. But we thought that might be helpful for some people that are looking to get into the full-time life. We're on a scouting mission. We're gonna try to hit the fairgrounds early tomorrow for the rally. And so we're scouting out the fairgrounds before we have the rig hooked up to make sure we know exactly where we have to go. We found gate 7. Cody's gonna drop a pin in the Garmin. I know the roads that Google just took us down, a lot of them are not big rig friendly, so we're gonna make sure and use our Garmin GPS and this pin, so that's gonna make tomorrow a lot easier. We've been watching a ton of RVs start to flow into the KOA. All day long I had the shades up, just watching them file in solid line all day long.
There has been a bunch of them. It should be a fun time. I'm just a little anxious about getting through that long line tomorrow. This is something we've never done before, but we're gonna do it together. Since we got the camper kinda cleaned up, spot cleaned anyway, I've got to get this truck washed because so many rigs have come in and out today. This thing is just smoked with dust. So let's knock this out real quick. All right, looks like our errands are run for the night. We're just about to roll back into camp, take care of a few more things and throw some steaks on the grill. And thanks for hanging out with us today. We'll see you next time.